What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kové, and I just jumped off the porch with dirty glove bastards.
Body frame Picasso, bankroll colossal. That room.
All right, so we got Kové off the porch with us today.
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm chilling. I feel good being here. So
Yeah.
we in a vibe.
Yeah, appreciate you coming by today.
No doubt. Anytime.
All right, so let's take it back. You were born in Jamaica?
Yes,
Okay.
island girl.
So did you grow up down there as well?
So I was born there, stayed there for a couple of years, and then I moved to Brooklyn, New York, and that's where I really was like raised my whole life. And
Okay.
now I call Atlanta my home. So
Okay.
I'm all over the place. I'm a nomad.
So, all right, so what was your childhood like in Brooklyn then?
Oof. If anybody knows Brooklyn is one of the hardest places to live. If you lived in New York City, you know you can live anywhere else. It was always about style. Like if you had the newest clothes. So it was always like a competition to like look good all the time. If you didn't have it, it was like, you know, they would clown you. So it was cool though. It taught me how to hustle. It taught me how to grind. It taught me how to be grounded too. So that was a good transition from Jamaica to New York City. So I appreciate it.
Did you move up there with your parents?
Yes, with my mom. And like ever since, she does not want to leave. She's like a New Yorker all day.
All right, so what would you say is one of the biggest life lessons you had to learn?
My biggest life lessons, it would probably have to be like watch your back, you know, stay focused, be aware of your surroundings, always stay on top of your game, have a strong hustle and stick to it. Just, you know, do your thing. Don't get distracted. It's easily there's distractions everywhere. So, but it really taught me how to be focused and just get to the money.
Yeah.
So.
And what was one of the biggest obstacles you had to overcome?
My biggest obstacle would have to be letting go of, I guess, bad like situations. As far as like I said, growing up in New York City is not the easiest. Like as a kid, like people clown you. So it's always hard transitioning to an adult from a kid. So letting go of childlike mindsets and stuff like that and becoming a woman is so big, because being a female in this industry, people are going to critique you all day long. So having tough skin is how I became this person I am today. So if I didn't let go of my past to focus on my future, I would be still stuck in my past, if that makes sense. I don't know. Yeah.
So growing up, is this what you knew you wanted to do? You wanted to be a rapper, or what did you think you were going to be doing?
I knew I was going to be in entertainment. I didn't know what. I thought it was going to be fashion or maybe acting, but never music. I fell into music when I moved to Atlanta. I was always around producers and artists, and I was just like, yo, Atlanta's really like that spot for like music right now, because I've never met so many people that do music. When I came out here, I was like, okay, you know what, let me just kind of see what it's like. And I ended up in a studio session, and I was like, let me just try it out and see how it works out. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, it's cool. But I ended up really liking it, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna just stick to it. And that was 3 years ago, and I started taking it seriously a year ago, because people were just like, yo, your music is actually dope. I will listen to your shit. So I was like, okay, cool.
So what had brought you down to Atlanta at first?
I came to visit. I have family here, and I figured like if I come down here, let me see what it's about. And I ended up loving it. The weather was way better than New York. It was snowing at the time, so I was like, oh, this is a perfect like little getaway. And then I ended up just saying, you know what, I'm gonna just come back. But I actually was living in Miami before I moved here, so
okay,
that weather,
something else.
Yeah, I love Miami. Love it.
So what brought you down to Miami then?
I went to college down there.
Okay.
I went to college and was studying design, and then I started working, and then ended up like being a bottle girl for a little bit. And then I was just like, you know what, the lifestyle, it gets kind of repetitive for a little bit. And I was just craving something different. So I just said, you know what, I said I loved Atlanta. Let me try it out. It's a state over. Let's do it.
Yeah. So what does your mom think about you pursuing a rap career or music career now?
She's actually down here visiting right now. And I have a video coming out and it's very like explicit. So, and she's an old school Caribbean woman. So she's just like, yo, this is too raunchy for me.
Have you shown it to her?
So yeah, she has to see it. So I don't like to surprise my family. I just like, yo, this is what I'm doing. This is what it is. This is what I do for work. So you gotta respect it. But I'm super respectful. So I was just like, you know what, Mom, you tell me when to stop. Just watch the video. Whenever you like, no more, I turn it off. But she was cool with it. She was just like, you know what, do what you gotta do. You know, just be smart.
Who'd you grow up listening to?
A lot of Jamaican music.
Okay.
I listened to, when I was in New York, I listened to a lot of like 50, a lot of Fab. But I started having my own little thing for like visuals, and that's when like Missy and Busta Rhymes and Ludacris was coming out with visuals, and I was just like, yo, when I tell you, I thought when Missy Elliott Lose Control came on, I was dancing. I was like, I thought I was somebody. So ever since I watched her video, I was just like, yo, I want to be like that. I want to do something like that. So her creativity was just through the roof. So yeah, that was the type of music I loved.
Yeah. So that first studio session, was it become natural to you or was it a little rough?
Actually, I went in a studio session and I was just playing around. I really didn't create anything. I was just kind of like freestyling something. But my first song that I did was a hit song. I'm not gonna hold you. It was really, really good. It was a really good song to the point that they were like, the people I was working with at the time, they were like, yo, you need to shoot a video for this now. So like, my first song was pretty dope. Ever since then, like I just kept on giving that same energy throughout all my music, just delivering. So
how'd you get the name Kové?
I came up with it on my porch.
Oh, really? That's what's
Literally. I was like, yo, I can't be a whole artist and not have like a dope name. And I was just like thinking of names, and I was like, my name is Kim, so I was like, okay, I can't be called Kim. So let's think of something creative. And I'm talking to my sister, and she's just like, yo, like I have no clue about this music shit, so you got to figure it out. And I was like, maybe I should make it an acronym. So it was supposed to be KOVE, meaning Kimberly over everything. Okay. And then I was like, that's kind of cheesy, so let me just change it. And I said, Kové. Oof, Kové. Oh yeah. We gonna stick with that. People be like, is it French? Is it Italian? I was like, if you want it to be, it's cool.
Just like you're a fashion designer or something.
Yeah. But also I thought about branding when I was thinking of creating a name, and I was thinking of creating a brand as well. So Kové is such a universal name. It can be a clothing line, it can be alcohol, and these are all things that I plan on doing. So, but definitely I wanted to make sure it was something that I could use for all platforms. So,
yeah. What's your thoughts on the rise of the female rappers these last few years?
I love it. I think that that's so dope. It's such a male-dominating industry, and I feel like women right now are showing like different sides, as different artists. They're not all the same. Everybody has their own background, their own story. So I just love seeing women winning right now. It's our time, and I don't think we going nowhere anytime soon. So I'm here, and I ain't going nowhere. So.
What's your thoughts on the music scene here in Atlanta right now?
Music scene in Atlanta, I think, is on fire. I think this is one of the music hubs, especially right now. All the artists are coming out of Atlanta, and I super support it. Like, I think Atlanta is so dope. They do support their artists out here. They do have a large radio platform as well versus other places that I've been to. And they push. When I tell you they push music out here, people are really talented in Atlanta, and I support it. I think it's dope.
Yeah. What's the biggest sacrifice you had to make so far for your career?
Biggest sacrifice, losing friends, losing money, because it's not really losing money, but reinvesting my money into my career. And sometimes it's hard because you have to focus on living and your everyday life, family. You have to think of so much. But I had to sacrifice a lot of time and energy into this if I really, really wanted to take it seriously. So that's why after doing music for 3 years, a year ago, I said, you know what, forget everything. I'm buying in. This is what I want to do. All hands on deck. Everything is going to be music related. Any way I can get out, I'm going to try my best, and I'm going to do what I got to do. So.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how'd you link up with Rick Ross?
So my manager is Tomcat. He's a part of MMG. He's an original MMG general. So he introduced me to Rick Ross because he still works with him very closely. And I thought that was dope that he listened to a few of my songs and thought I was dope. And he got on one of my songs and I was like, yo, what? Hold up. What? I was like, Rick Ross, that's a big deal for me. So I didn't know how to react. I'm still taking it in right now. So it's still a big deal. And working with him, I've seen how hard he works, how devoted he is to his craft. And it makes me want to go even harder because I'm like, yo, that's a big inspiration. When I tell you, that's an inspiration right there. So I'm very appreciative, very humbled, very grateful. So thank you guys.
So are you signed to MMG or?
I have a management deal with Black 8 Entertainment, which is with my manager, Tomcat.
Okay.
I am also a Black Bottle girl. So everything is just affiliation with MMG. But that's for right now. We don't know what the world will, circulate and bring her back around, I guess. So we might end up doing something pretty dope.
Okay.
That I'm excited for. So
what song did Ross jump on?
Okay, so he got on one of my songs called Out of Time, and we're solidifying it now. So we're trying to put it out before, before 2021 is over. So possibly the beginning of the year. Okay. So I'll have more info for you. We want to drop the video with the song so everybody can see the visuals with the, So it's a vibe. It's very, very high class, very elegant, very rich. So I thought it would be perfect for Ross, and he thought so too. So he got on it, and it's a banger. When I tell you, the clubs is gonna go crazy with that one. So.
And what can you tell us about your latest single, Picasso?
So my single Picasso is out on all platforms. Okay, Picasso is that's my baby right there. I made that song probably less than a year ago, but the video is now out. It's been out for a month now. So I end up writing the treatment for the video. Normally that's what I do. I love writing the treatments because I'm a very, like I said, visual person. So when I wrote the song, I thought of the night at the museum. So I wanted to do something where I was recreating something very artsy. I was coming to life, or, something playful that the younger generation would enjoy, and so would the older generation, or, whatever. But the song is so dope to me. It's me talking my shit, but I'm also telling women, like, listen, be happy in what God created you as. You're beautiful regardless of any flaws. Own that flaw, make it your own, and you're beautiful. You're a work of art. So enjoy that and be yourself. So I just love that song. But the visual for it is super dope. It's very fun. It shows a goofy side to me because I'm very funny at times, but I could be serious too. And I just want to give my fans and my viewers something else to look at when they think of a female artist. It's more comedic, but it's still very cute and very fun. So, yeah.
And it got played on BET Jams.
And on BET Jams.
That's big.
So it's huge. When I heard the news, I was like, yo, I need to sit. I was on my way to Florida, actually, but I didn't get to see it. And I was like, dang. So as soon as I got to Florida, I was like, yo, I need to watch BET Jams all night. And I watched it all night. And I sure enough saw my video. Yeah. And I was like, I was excited. Yo. That was dope.
Yeah, that's really
Shout
dope.
out to BET Jams.
Yeah. The So Saucy EP. Is this out now or is this still on the way?
So Saucy is on the way. It should be coming out before 2021 is going to be my year. Okay. So before 2021 is over, my EP will drop. I'm dropping singles to kind of give people, something to look forward to. And once I drop that single with Ross, I'm hoping to drop my EP right after and give the world a full project for the first time. So it's going to be exciting. So I'm looking forward to that.
Who are some of the producers you've been working with?
I worked with a lot of upcoming producers. Who produced the track Picasso is Las Vegas, who also works with MMG as well and Black 8 Entertainment. He's super dope. He did Picasso, and he has another 2 or 3 songs on my EP. So he's the only producer that has so many singles with me on my project. But other producers that I've worked with, they're up and coming, and I love working with the underdogs. I think that they don't get enough recognition. So anybody that I could work with that I think is just genuinely dope, I'm gonna work with you. So that's how it is.
Yeah. So what's that video that you're about to drop? What's the next one called?
My next single is called Toxic.
Oh.
So it's called Toxic, and it's with, his name is Yada. He's also an artist with Maybach Music, and he is doing his thing right now. I think y'all gonna love that video. That is a totally different video compared to Picasso. Picasso was very fun. Toxic, it is what it sounds like. So it's gonna be a lot of edgy, a lot of grunge, a lot of different stuff that you'll probably be like, yo, who is she? Like, what? So I want y'all to get the vibe that I could be 2 different people, almost like a Gemini, but I'm a Capricorn. But but yeah, it's giving you an opposite, so people could kind of get a different version of me.
Did you write that treatment as well?
Yes.
Okay.
But I had a lot of help from my team, so I'm not going to take all the credit. So my team definitely pushed through. The directors, everybody, they came through. My stylist came through. They did their thing. So shout out to y'all.
What was it like performing at the parking lot concert earlier this year?
That was the biggest concert or the biggest show that I've ever done before. I was nervous. I was shitting bricks. So when we were on our way and I saw all those people in the crowd, I was like, oh my God, am I gonna be able to do this? Let me rethink this whole concept of me being an artist. But nah, when I came through, I delivered. I was so ready. I got on the stage. They said Kové, pulled up, popped out. Ross shouted me out. So it was super dope for them to, just let the world know, yo, she's dope. She's here. And I'm acknowledging that she's here. So I really appreciate that. But that was the biggest show that I've ever seen. The crowd was ridiculous. Okay. So, but we got in, we got out, and it was smooth. It was dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Everyone's been locked inside. They love these parking lot concerts.
When I tell you it was hell to get in.
All right. So you have a role in the upcoming Coming to America 2 movie?
It's not a big role. I was just like, you're gonna see me lingering, but I'll be in there somewhere. But yes, I was able to be on set with the majors. So Eddie Murphy.
Okay.
The list goes on. I don't know if I'm able to even tell all the castmates that was in there, but I was able to see the majors that were in the original Coming to America, and that was my favorite movie. So it was just dope being on set. So even if I wasn't in it, I was just glad to be there. So it is what it is. So I love it, and y'all will see me when it drops. I think it's coming out December 18th.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Yeah, we're ready for that.
Yeah, me too.
They've been teasing it for so long.
I know. I can't wait. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope.
Yeah. All right. So fashion-wise, what are some of your favorite brands right now?
My favorite brand. I'm following this new. He's not really new, but he's a Black designer, and I'm really a fan of supporting Black-owned businesses. His name is Isaac Moore. He designs handbags, clothes, everything. So I think he's really dope. As far as labels, Chanel, I've always been a Chanel fan. Chanel, holla at me. Balenciaga, Prada, you know, typical go-tos.
Yeah.
Those are my things. Christian Louboutin, everything, all that. Yeah, that's Gucci, but, you know, they on some bullshit, but, you know, Gucci on some bullshit.
Can you show off the shoes? Can you lift them up a little bit? Because these are one of a kind right here.
These are Anthony Wang. Anthony Wang is a designer out of, I believe, California, and he designs shoes. These are my third pair of his shoes, and they're so comfy and so cute. So if y'all can but yeah, those are my go-tos. But other than that, I like to wear a lot of pieces scattered. So I'll go out and I'll just find stuff I think is cute and mix and match it with stuff that I already got and create something dope. Or I'll have a designer, like I'll sketch an idea and have a designer make it. That's normally what I like to do. So I don't blend in. I don't like to wear something that a lot of people have. So if possible, I'll try and get a designer and then just have them do some shit for me. So yeah. One of a kind.
That's what's up. All right, Kové, what else are you working on? What else is coming up for you?
So with the EP coming out, I have a lot of videos that I'm doing. I do want to do more interviews. I want to talk to people. They want to know who I am, and I want them to get to know me a little bit more. Right now, I'm working on doing something every Mondays with my fans. A Mimosa Mondays with Bel Air. I'm going to have a little Bel Air bottle that I want to just talk to my fans and just have them get to know me a little bit more. We talk about a topic and then, get in a little vibe. But other than that, I've been in the studio every day, every night. So even though my EP is done and we're just finalizing little things, I'm already preparing for an album or another EP, depends. So the work never stops. I'm just going to keep on going. And whatever happens in the midst, happens in the midst. But we on to big things right now. So I'm excited about 2021.
Yeah. Sounds like it's going to be a big year for you.
Oof, yes. Yes, yes. It's going to be a big year.
All right. Any shout outs before we wrap it up?
Shout out to my team. Shout out to Tomcat, my manager. Shout out to my family, my friends, my fans. Without y'all support and love and energy, I would not be sitting on this porch, this nice porch. So I love you guys, and keep on rocking with me. This is just the beginning and we just getting started.
Body frame Picasso, bankroll colossal. That room, Marcia Lago.